Okay, I'm back here for video 2 on printing and cutting. After we've printed the job off on the printer, we now want to go back to the computer and we'll click Done to get the rip and print screen to go away. One time, click Done. Then we want to click Minimize up in the top right hand corner of the screen to minimize the FlexiSign program there. Pull up the gears, the program with the gears down here at the bottom of the screen. Then we want to pull up our cutter. Pull our cutter up on all the cut jobs that are there, and we need to find the job that we're just now had just sent over. If you click on the jobs, you can click on the jobs. You can see the example on the screen there. Open up the job sitting on the screen. Go over to the printer, and we have our print job sitting here on the printer. As you see on the printer screen, we want to press the down arrow key, and it says ready to print. We press the down arrow key, bring out a little bit of media. We now are about 4 inches away from the pinch wheels now. Hold down the enter button on the printer's screen. Just keep holding it down, and it'll say cutting media. It'll push the media out a little further, and then the cutter blade on the printer will go and actually cut the material. Because it's like a split cut, it's cutting it straight across. After it's done cutting, the job would fall down. We're going to take the job over to our cutter, and we're going to load it into the cutter now. I'll try and do this with one hand. It's going to be a little difficult. But you want to, with two hands you can do a lot better than what I'm doing here with one hand. Okay, we're going to get the front edge. We can come through from the back of the cutter also. I just loaded it from the front since I was doing it with one hand. But the keys to this are we need to get it flat, straight across the front. And what I do to best get myself straight across the front is I will take and use the pinch wheel, the crop marks on the right and the left hand side, and I'll line them up. You see I pull that crop mark back on the cutter so that it's barely being seen. I'll just straighten it up on the front there so that I can make sure that I've got a straight across line between the two. In case your media is jagged or something across the front, you can do this by just using the crop marks to get a straight line. The cutter will actually read a little bit off and make it, it'll find it on its own, but if it's off by much, it's not going to find. Okay, we've got the media in the cutter. Now I can talk to you about the